I'm Ornagh. I am a conceptual artist and I am creating a virtual world, exploring the idea of freedom. So my Hi3 Network experience, it's been an incredible journey over the past year and a half since coming to my first meetup till now. I've really thrown myself in at the deep end. I've experienced and taken part on different courses and different opportunities at each hub. So I feel like I've been quite lucky in that way, that I've got to see how the different hubs work and use the different technologies at each hub to benefit my creativity, really. I didn't necessarily know what I wanted to do, but I knew that I wanted to make like my own world exploring freedom, because that was my kind of craft in the real world. And just continuing on an exhibition I'd already been working on in the real world and bringing that into Hi3 and seeing how I could develop it with the new technologies. And I was able to be set up with a collaboration with another Hi3 member who didn't necessarily have a vision for what he wanted to work on, but wanted to use the tech, and some of the tech was a little bit hard for me being an artist. So we collabed on this first exhibition, Ode to Him, which I was working on. And it was just such an amazing support to get, because I wouldn't have been able to complete the huge idea that I ended up coming up with without, the help of these other members. And, it was just a great example of how Hi3 works, two people both needing something put together and an amazing outcome for both parties. So this technology is so new that you don't necessarily even have the answer. I remember using one of the newest Volcop setups. They were feeding back into the creators of volumetric capture in general, so our errors that hadn't even come up before, this is how new this kind of stuff that we're working with is. And then I heard about Canterbury. So I started looking at recreating my models that I'd created in Gravity Sketch, and building them in the real world. And they were really excited about it, and we're just totally down to help. So I came in, I met Ben, we sat down and we started working on developing the models, so it was able to be prototyped in a way that it would be withstanded if it was created into a larger sculpture, so that it wasn't going to fall over. Or in this case, we worked on my heart house, which is at the end of my virtual reality exhibition. You kind of travel through this island and you end up at this heart house, and you go into that heart house, and that's kind of the end of the first part of the experience. And we're able to make a couple of prototypes and prepare the file for printing. So in theory, I should be able to go and kind of price up what it would be to create it in different materials in the real world. And that's just another example of how Hi3 are accommodating to ideas. You didn't have to be set in stone or come in with a fully formed idea. It's all about exploration and being able to play around with the different tech that's available and follow your own journey. And someone like me, who was able to literally go to all and experience all three hubs, got so many different benefits from the different hubs, because they were all offering these different techs. And forever grateful for all they were able to give me. At the start, I came in as a video artist, and I'm leaving as a tech artist who has quite a lot of experience under my belt, and also the backing of these big kind of names that are associated with the network, like the Maidstone Studios and the universities. It's all really adding to me as an artist for my CV, and I was really appreciative to get the opportunity to talk and present my work in numerous events that Hi3 were doing.